Seb, do you want to just talk to the mic?
We're live.
1, 2.
Okay.
All right, so I'm not sure everybody got the first question was you can choose any position that you want to work in for Aston Martin, but you can't be the driver. What would you do and why? So I'd still in a way like to be the closest to driving, I guess, is race engineering, so race engineer, performance engineer. But then again, I think it could be quite exciting to be a mechanic. So a lot of hours, a lot of work, but you're still playing with the car. Not driving, obviously, but probably doesn't get any closer to the actual car. And it would be nice to explore the car. I mean, for so many years I've been driving, but it would be nice to get very close to the car and put my hands on it in a different way. Next one. So, what's one thing you were not very good at that you wish you were better at? Patience. I think I have improved, but you can never have enough patience. I'm very stubborn, but another one could be I was never really good at playing football. I would like to play football better. Actually, there's a lot of things I would like to do better, but yeah, that's enough for now. The next one we have is, what's your favorite driving route in the world? I don't know. I'd like to do, lately I got into, I mean, the last couple of years I've done a little bit more driving again, and I actually quite enjoy it. So when I do for pure pleasure, then I actually like to go out with a motorbike because you have a different sense of speed and you feel a bit more free. So I don't know, I think in Switzerland or Austria, the Alps, there are a lot of nice roads. So quite enjoy that part, but there's for sure plenty more to see. Messi or Ronaldo? Both. I would probably I don't know either of them really well, but I'd probably go for Ronaldo. Next question. Favorite food from around the world? I like to try different things, new things. I think Japanese kitchen ranks number 1. What's the most important value you follow in your life? I think honesty, being honest to yourself and honest to other people. I think that's a very important thing. Being respectful, empathy, taking care of others. Yeah. Next one. Favorite car that you own? Well, I got rid of a couple of cars at the beginning of the year, but my favorite car of all time, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this, is the F40. But at the moment I quite enjoy the DBX. So that's a very nice car to drive, and I enjoy the room it has and the practicality every day. What team do you support in football? Eintracht Frankfurt. I didn't have to think that much. I was just thinking which team. Obviously Germany, because we're at the Euro Cup, but then Eintracht Frankfurt is my local team. Next one. Love the work you do for the environment. How can we all join in with your environmental efforts? Well, think for yourself. I think just ask yourself questions. What can you do? Small things make a big difference. I don't know, next time you go to the supermarket, say no to the plastic bag. Avoid single-use plastics. Do you really need to take the plane? Can you take the car? Take the car. Do you really need to take the car? Can you take the train? Take the train. So you choose. I mean, it's not about pointing fingers about what you should do and have to do, but much rather think for yourself and question yourself what you can do. And one thing that always annoys me is when I see people littering, so don't be one of those. What's your motto in life? I don't really have a motto that I follow. I think yeah, just use your time spend your time wisely or use your time that you have. I think we have only one life, so you better make use of it. Are you a winter man or a summer man? I don't know. I enjoy both. I like seasons, so spring as well and fall. So yeah, I definitely need to be in a place where I have seasons. I love a cloudy day. I love rain, so not too much of it. But yeah. Tell us about your thought process on helmets. Well, I mean, there's always something. It has always been something that I enjoyed doing. So playing around and coming up with different things and ideas. Over the years, we've had lots of ideas together with my designer Jens Munzer, and yeah, it's just something that I enjoy to play around and come up with different colors, color schemes, designs. Especially yeah, powerful ones to me are the ones that are very simple and have a strong meaning. What's on your bucket list? I don't have a bucket list, but there's a lot of things that I would like to do. A lot of it involves cycling, hiking, exploring, going to visit different places, doing things at home that I didn't get the time to do yet, and so on. So maybe not very exciting, but yeah. Next one, is Kimi really funny in real life? I think he's funny because he's not trying to be funny, he's just himself. So he's not the funniest person you will ever meet, but he has a very dry sense of humor. Do you own an electric bike? I do, actually, electric mountain bike, and I love it. If you were a professional wrestler, what song would be your entrance theme? I don't know, I'm not a professional wrestler and I'm not following professional wrestling, but I don't know, I guess it has to be something a little bit more aggressive, so maybe something from the Foo Fighters. Why did you choose number 5? How many more questions do you guys have? Why did I choose? Because I used to race go-karts with it, and it was really successful and won a lot of races, so I think it's a great number. Obviously there's the 5 similar to the S, but yeah, I think it's a great number. And Red 5, obviously Nigel Mansell's Red 5 on the Williams years ago. What is that little thing that, even if trivial, makes you happy? I think just to see, just to be, and when you catch yourself in these little moments when you enjoy, I don't know, a sunset, the seasons like I mentioned before, the weather, just the outsides, a tree, just nature. Now that's not a trivial thing, but it makes me very happy. What is your favorite quote from your favorite book? I don't remember the quote. I'm not a huge reader. I've read a couple of books, but there's not one. I always forget. I mark things that I really want to remember, but I still forget them. What is your go-to karaoke song? And can we get a brief example of it? No, you cannot. I don't know, I sing along to a lot of songs in the car in particular, when on my own, because my singing is not good. I've been practicing for years, but it's still awful. What has been your most recent obsession? I wouldn't say obsession, but we have the elections coming up in Germany, and I find it very exciting because I think we need a change. So I'm quite interested in seeing how the different parties are setting themselves up, and sometimes a bit frustrating, and reminds me as well of some of the politics in F1. What keeps you motivated on the tough days? Well, just remembering, the reason why I'm driving, which is because I love it. So, and I don't know any different. So, I'm in it to win, and that's the driver behind. What has been your favorite win in F1? I don't know. I think the first one always stands out. So I do remember the first one. Now I don't remember necessarily all of the others. So I'm quite happy to choose from many. But yeah, I think the first one always will stand out. Next question. Who would you play in a movie about your life? I don't want a movie about my life. I think there's far more interesting people to have a movie about. So no movie, please. What's your favorite breakfast? Porridge with yogurt, berries, and nuts. So I do one more question because it's a lot. Hang on, I've lost the plot. If you had to eat only one thing for the rest of your life, what would you eat and why? Porridge with yogurt and berries and nuts. Simple. I can have it every day and I still enjoy it. Thank you very much. And I hope you enjoyed the round of Ask Seb. So see you next time.